Yo, what is up YouTube? It's your boy Bobby D, and I'm back again with another hot, juicy video. And as always, joined by the hair Moses himself, Steve Cook.
Hey Bobby.
Thanks for being on my channel, Steve. You know, when Steve's here, we always talk about hair. And also, Steve's got his own channel at Defeating Hair Loss. Make an appearance every now and then to help out. You know,
My main man.
I try. And tonight, Steve, is, I've had some questions from friends before, and they're asking, what if I'm just, what if I'm losing my hair, or if it's, what if I'm stressed out and I'm just, maybe it's just a temporary hair shed. What's the difference? And where do you go from there?
Well, that's a great question, Bobby. Obviously there's hair loss when you're losing your hair and you see it in the shower. And then there's hair shedding when you're shedding hair and see it in the shower. So what's the difference? I think that's what you asked me. It's really hard to tell the difference. There's some clues that can happen. There's a condition called telogen effluvium, the clinical term for a temporary shedding. Temporary shedding can come from a tragedy in your family, a shock to your system, a dramatic amount of weight loss. That's not good, obviously. A divorce, or even breaking up with your girlfriend, or losing a child or anything like that. That can cause some traumatic stress. It depends on how we process our stress, and can cause some temporary shedding. The other way that you look at it is, am I balding, or am I shedding, or guess what? We just don't know. So here's how you handle it. You have to assume it's lost. You have to, because now this goes out to both male and female. Okay, you have to assume it's hair loss, because you have to immediately take action and take the appropriate preventative treatments. Now, the good news is, if it's telogen effluvium and if it's a shedding, that it's all going to come back whether you take treatments or not. The bad news is, if you don't take the treatments, it's not coming back if it's genetic pattern hair loss. So my advice out there is, don't try to figure out what it is. Everybody tries to do that. Oh, I wore a motorcycle hat because I have a motorcycle, or I went through this breakup and this guy on YouTube told me it could be telogen effluvium. Don't listen to me in that regard, or Bobby. When it comes to that, just get on the preventative treatments. For the men, it's the combination medication like you're taking, Bobby. And for the women, there's other medications orally that you can take, along with some other treatments that you can do. And this will help protect you in case it is not telogen effluvium, which we classify as shedding, but it is hair loss, which sucks, hate to say it. And then we need to look at this long term. But in 18 months, you will know the difference. And the last thing I'll say, Bobby, is just make sure that anyone watching your channel, make sure that you always remind them to take photos, so then they can see the before and after and see where they're going at that 18-month mark. Awesome.
Sounds good, Steve. Thanks again for coming out and dropping some knowledge on us, as always. And then be sure to check out Steve's channel, Defeating Hair Loss. And like I said, I'm up there sometimes. And also, if you like my content, be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.